Hello, good morning. Welcome to the program Dialogue. It's Wednesday, midweek edition of the program, reaching you from the stables of Liberty Television, Kaduna, Voice for All and Vision for All. It's Dialogue, the program that says it as it is. We bring it to you right in your sitting room, in your offices, sometimes even if you're on the move. So we tell you as it is, without fearing whose us is God. The name is Abdul Aziz Ahmed Kader. Well, yesterday, when we commenced this program, we touched on happenings within the political scene. And we talked about some of the things that the APC chairman, Abendoye, topmost of his head-on approach with the Minister of Labor and Productivity, talking about Dr. Chris Ngige, and reading the Riot Act to him. Well, that seems to have re-echoed in so many places. Talking about re-echoing in so many places, I'm sure you saw what happened yesterday. It started with the rumor of the blockage of the motorcade of the Senate President, Abubakar Bukola Saraki, by just a saloon car, one at the front. And one was asking, could the contingent of policemen attached to the Senate President be stopped by one saloon car in front of them? Let's assume that saloon car actually had armed robbers in them, disguised as policemen. Well, the convoy would have just stood by and been looking and calling for help and say they've been stopped from moving. Why do we have our securities attached to, VIPs? Well, let's leave that. But at least yesterday the police came out and said they never did what they were alleged to have done. For the Deputy Senate President, of course, it came again when he raised an alarm. But at the end of the day, police said they were not the one. It was actually the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission that has to do with the issue of money laundering, where the Deputy Senate President's name, appeared in so many places. Well, like I said, or like we said, when the issue of a Code of Conduct Tribunal came up, said, look, anytime anybody accuses you of anything, just go there, clear your name. If it means going to court, go to court, clear your name. But again, we are not in support of using coercive state apparatus to actually witch hunt anybody. And we hope at the end of the day, the right thing will be done. But talking about the Senate, well, there seems to be a lot of, I don't want to use that military word. But then, how did the Senate President made it to the National Assembly? That remains a topic that I'm sure for the days ahead we will be talking about. But who knows? The Senate President himself might tell us the way he actually made it to the National Assembly. Remember what happened when Tambuwal and his deputy then, when the powers that be didn't want them to emerge as the Speaker and Deputy Speaker. We saw Tambuwal for the first time in the South outfit. He appeared from nowhere. Nobody could say how he sneaked into the lower chamber. The same thing with his deputy then, who came out in kaftan and cap. So there seems to be another what all the. But well, that is not for us to say. But again, that brings to mind the issue of Omo Agege. How did those thugs who snatched the maize made their way to the National Assembly? Probably there is a route that the security agents are yet to uncover into the National Assembly. But the days ahead will tell. Well, yesterday you saw Gale of Defections in the National Assembly. 14 senators. Initially we were meant to understand 15. But at the end of the day, one of them came out. The senator from one of the senators, Senator Soji Akombi, came out and said he never defected. So how did his name made it to that list? That remains an issue. Again, the 14 that defected is not all of them that defected to the PDP as announced by the Senate President. The same thing with House of Representatives where you have 36 of them defected. The Speaker announced that the 36 of them defected to the PDP. But let me place it on record that it's not the 36 of them. Let's start from the Senate before introducing our guest this morning. We had a total defection of 14 and not 15, like I said earlier. Senator Soji Akombi said he never defected. He still remains in APC. So we had 14 who defected. So going by that defection, as it stands today, as against the fake news you have going, of course, that word again, fake news, the APC have 53 senators. The PDP have 48 senators, minus Kashamu, who was suspended from the party. So add Kashamu to it, you get 49. But as it is, Kashamu is not a member of the PDP. So that leaves PDP with 48. APC, I've talked about APC, yes. Then ABGA have 2 senators, Senator Ume and Stella Odua, who also left from the PDP to ABGA. The ADC have 2 senators, Senator Abdulaziz Murtala Inyako and Senator Sumonu, who were among those who defected yesterday. Then we have 2 vacant seats. Of course, you remember the senators that died, one from Bauchi and one from Katsina. So when you put 48, 53, 2, 2, 2, that's 6 together, that will give you a total of 109. That is as it stands today. So the APC is still a majority in the National Assembly, in the Senate. When you go to House of Reps, we had total defection of 36 yesterday. 32 of them actually left for PDP. And the rest people left for from PDP to APC, and 4 from PDP to ADC. Well, it might interest you to know that we have 10 from Kanu, 6 from Kwara, 3 from Benue, 3 from Kaduna, 5 from Sokoto, 1 from Jigawa, Bauchi, Kogi, Ondo, Oyo, Rivers, Lagos each. Then 1 again from Benue is yet undecided. He has not moved to any political party. So that is as it is today. So the APC still remains majority in both lower and upper legislative chamber. You can have, on the screen there, you have the pictures of some of those who defected from the upper legislative chamber. You can see there, Kwankwaso is leading the team, at least on the screen, I would say, from the pictures you are seeing there. So you have from Kwankwaso down there to Murtala Inyako, to Barnabas Gemade, to Hunkwi in Kaduna, to Nazif and Nafada, of course, the man who everybody, for long everybody knew would leave, Dino Milai. Then you have, second to the last picture there, you have Teju Osho, who said he was yet to decide which of the parties to go to. On that note, I introduce our resource people this morning, our guest this morning. From my immediate right, we have somebody who has never moved neither to PDP, to NPDP, or to RAP. He has been a member of PDP and has been and remains a member of PDP. This morning we have with us Danjuma Sarki. Danjuma.
It's my pleasure. Good morning.
Good morning.
Abdullah.
Yeah.
And good morning, our viewers.
Next to him is another person who is a member of APC, not RAPC or any other faction of the APC. But APC will even tell you they don't have a faction. Talking about Umar Yaro Abdullah. Umar, good morning.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
Good morning.
I was worried earlier when I didn't see you. I thought you defected to Abuja. So let me start with you. Yesterday we saw a gale of defection. But again, this is not new. We saw the similar thing happen in 2014. And like the APC chairman said yesterday, or the president himself, I said, look, we are not worried. At times like this kind of things happen. So we are not worried. But for people within the polity, we've seen the same people who did the same thing to PDP, which led to the loss of PDP, now doing the same thing or similar thing to the APC and moving to the party, your party, which they call all sorts of names before now. How are we sure these people, prior to election, especially with the shutting down, if I can use that, of the National Assembly, the Senate especially, by the time the Senate will resume, probably primaries will be in the office, will be ongoing. How are we sure that these people will not come close to the primaries again, or at the primaries and come and say, no, we never defected, and do the same thing to the PDP?
Good morning, viewers. First and foremost, I would say yesterday was a good day for democracy. Yesterday was a good day for the strengthening and deepening of our democracy and party politics in Nigeria. I want to say categorically that it's so sad that sometimes when the government, the APC and the government of Muhammadu Buhari tell you that rain is falling, it will be better for you to go out and ensure that the rain touches you. Because I know the same President Muhammadu Buhari, sometimes back when the MPDP were trying to see that they find a solution so that they can amicably settle whatever grievances they had. And they met with the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo at then, who promised them that when the president comes back, he's going to see them and they're going to discuss further. But when the president came back, he now told them that, no, don't worry me, I'm not going to talk to anybody. Go and meet the party. It's a party affair. That one went, nothing happened. And eventually, when the RAPC was formed, everybody heard and saw the new APC chairman, Comrade Adams Oshumole, who came out equally and said he will not lose sleep.
Just like he said yesterday.
Just like he said yesterday.
Yes.
So I want to tell you that these two people, I don't think Nigerians should always take the words that come out of their mouth with so much seriousness. One, President Buhari was the one who called Saraki and his people to sit down with them, together with APC governors, to beg them to stay in the party.
Is it actually begging?
Yes, he did. Yes, he begged them and even gave them, was even trying to meet some of the conditions they gave.
But Saraki came out and said that was not what happened.
I'm just telling you what happened, okay? Then again, the same Buhari invited Konkoso again and sat down with him and was practically going on his knees to beg him to please stay, you know? And again, the same other Moshumale who said he will not lose sleep over Buba Galadima or APC, not only lost sleep, but he lost the juicy part of sleep. Because at 2 a.m., I believe anybody who is sleeping, that is the time where you change to high gear so that you sleep maybe by 4 or 5 o'clock, you wake up. And eventually, but he said he will not lose sleep, but eventually he went to his place at 2 a.m. And because, you know, he lacks this level of...
That's why I mean, talking about that.
Yes.
Because we saw what happened when the NPDP was formed. We saw what happened then when the national leadership, neither the presidency, actually made effort to actually say, don't go, come back. I mean, isn't that what we saw at APC now doing? And say, look, we have to reach out to these members. We need not to allow them go.
You know
Isn't
what?
that the right move to make?
That was the right move. But why would you first and foremost come and disregard them and call them all sorts of names? You understand me? And ignore them and in a lot of ways try to disparage them before Nigeria. Then you now shamelessly and without even remorse.
I will take that.
Okay. But without even any remorse, come out and still follow the same people and begging them. You understand me? Okay. If you know the right thing to do as a politician, right from time, whenever an issue comes up, address it headlong. Okay? There's nothing bad in you, even following one member who is not even known as a national figure or something. Follow him if you want to leave your party. Try to beg him, let him understand and see reason. But not for you to come all of a sudden and begin to show as if he's not important and later you
but we can say
go
it's
back
on record.
and meet him.
We can say it's on record that the national leadership actually made move to actually bring these people back.
That was after attacking them and disparaging them, calling them all sorts of names.
All right. Okay? Let me come to you. Because I know some of the complaints that were raised concern Oyogo's leadership, Oyogo's this, Oyogo's that, and whatever you things like that. We saw the coming of Oshomole. Yes, he said he would not lose sleep. Yes, we had the president, even yesterday in the statement, said, look, I don't have any problem. These people don't have any problem with me as the president. They don't have problem with the presidency. Whatever problem they had, we allowed the party to actually reconcile the problems, and the party made efforts to reconcile them. But here we saw them moving. Now, the issue is, how long are we going to see politicians crisscross from one political party to the other? And especially when they move by the APC, to see that at least they bring them back on foot. But they refuse to. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, you answer that question. Please remain with us.
Clothes are like a good meal, a good movie, great music. They reflect who you are, what you feel at the moment, and where you are going. You gotta have style that helps you get down the stairs. A style that helps you get up in the morning. It's a way of life. As a parent, is a delectable manner that makes you distinctive. At Zara Mall, we have wares that makes you remember all that is beautiful about life. Wares for ladies, gents and kiddies that transform body language and attitudes. Also, styles that lift you physically and emotionally. At Zara Mall, your outlook is our art. Your clothes in and out. Your glasses, footwears, belts, ties, caps, hats, wristwatches, necklaces, handbags, and many more at what we offer all year round from top designers of styles you need. Zara Mall,
located at number 40
Isa Kaita Road, opposite Gerkwa Hospital, Kaduna, or call 080-3314-6276 or 081-5415-5400.
At Zara Mall, you enjoy 50% discount on every item from 16th July 2018.
Zara Mall, the styles you desire so much.
And here we go then. Great atmosphere and the allure and glamour of this international champions cup. Rashford inside the area, Rashford scores! Rashford cut Murray from Marquinhos, Chiellini scores. Astor in the box, from Muslim. Robe, yes, Arsenal level it. It is, oh, what a goal! Absolute beauty.
It's new, it's here. It's premium entertainment for everyone from August 1st. Get popping every day with Ebony Life TV. Mondays are for Nollywood. Tuesdays are for novellas. The Next Generation have a blast on Wednesdays. Thursdays are for drama. Fridays are there to excite you and binge every weekend.
Thank you for being there. The program is Dialogue, and this morning we are looking at the Gale of Defections at the National Assembly. And our guest this morning, we have one APC member and one PDP member. Mind you, I didn't say NPDP or RAPC. I said PDP and APC. Of course, we would have loved to reach some senators, but all of a sudden, I mean, we spoke with some, I don't want to mention their names, but all of a sudden this morning, their numbers are switched off. Some of them promised that we can actually reach them via phone. Well, as it is, we know the National Assembly is on recession, so let's leave that. Or, I asked a question before that break. Should we be having these defections at this time, considering the move made by the party, APC, to see that issues raised by these people are resolved?
You see, absolutely you're going to have that.
Okay.
Part of the reasons why I always get intervened when I have people like this here is...
People like Danjuma.
Danjuma, they say half-truths and lies all over.
What does half-truth in what he said?
Because first and foremost,
yes,
what Adam Foshumole said was, I will dialogue with stakeholders, but not people that are inconsequential. Why? Because there are people that, even from 2015, they have not been participating in party activities.
Okay.
So you know, you even have to check whether they are still APC or PDP. So he will not dialogue with those people, but he will dialogue with stakeholders. He mentioned that. He never said all of them should go, I will not lose sleep. That is not true. PDP wants democracy and dictatorship at the same time. You cannot eat your cake and have it. You cannot tell the president to practice democracy. Once he's doing that, you tell him no, he shouldn't. Any party issue, all politics is local. He said it yesterday, all politics is local. And what these people have are issues with their state governors, their stakeholders in their wards. So the party should be able to handle that. You should be able to allow the party to handle that. Do you want us to go back to the Obasanjo time where he wakes up in the morning and say, hey, I have changed party chairman. I don't want to change 7 to 8 party chairmen in a single dispensation. It's madness. We will not do that because what we want to practice is democracy. For the senators, a lot of times when election comes, you see alignment, realignment, and things like this. And we will not stop having this unless we have people with ideologies in parties, people that want to work for the masses, not people that are self-centered, people that want to work for themselves, people that want to benefit only. Because these are the same amount of people, when you look at them, that left PDP. And they simply left PDP then because they saw that PDP was a sinking ship.
So
most of
is
them,
APC
no,
let
me tell you the difference.
Okay.
I will tell you there's a big difference. Now they are leaving APC because they know party structures within their own locality is out of their hands. It is the same Konkoso that came to APC and drove Marlon Shekaro from APC. And it is the same Konkoso today that Ganduje is driving him from APC, going back to his sinking ship. The sinking ship that he said he will never go to. People that they keep apologizing. You see, what disturbs me is PDP keep apologizing that, look, we know we have done bad. If truly PDP have done bad, why are you going to PDP? If you know you have people, why don't you form another party? Move to that party.
We'll come to some of these issues, some of these individuals involved. Let me come to you then, Juma. I mean, Nigerians are worried because, if you are on social media yesterday night till around 2 a.m., I go to the Twitter handle of some of the people who defected, and I see the reactions even from their constituents. And it's something that, if I were a politician, will give me a cause for worry. But the common man on the street is saying, look, these people have taken us for granted and never again. But shouldn't even PDP itself be worried? Because I've seen in some states where PDP will say, this person, we won't accept him back because of what he or she has done to our party in the past. Shouldn't PDP be worried with this game of defection, especially considering what some of them said about the same party when they were leaving the party in the past?
Abdul, there's no how PDP would be worried. You cannot be harvesting a fortune and still be sad.
Is it actually harvesting a fortune?
Absolutely, is harvesting a fortune. You understand? A PDP is a party that is very sincere, it's open, and it's an honorable party. If it makes mistake, it will come out and agree that it has made mistake. If it needs to apologize, apologize. Unlike the APC today, that you find out that they are breeding crop of people who lack integrity.
And
when I want to let you understand,
now the issue is this.
One thing I want to let you understand.
I want us to look at these issues from a national perspective.
That is what I'm trying to do.
But
it's good. Whenever you are making a presentation,
yes,
you should lay some foundation so that people will understand.
But what will you say to the electorate, who are saying we don't care now about political parties, but our concern are individuals. And we are seeing individuals who have, some of them have changed like 4, 5, 6 political parties in the past how many years? I mean, shouldn't that worry even political parties?
I believe anybody who has changed political parties, like he changes his clothes, then that person, the people should actually look at the reason why he leaves those parties. And if they believe that that reason is not justifiable, then he should face the consequences. But in a matter of this, Saraki and the rest of them, they are people, we are humans. We are bound to make mistakes. Okay, if they have left the PDP before because they feel they were not satisfied or they were ill-treated or whatever, listen to me. I'm telling him and his group, okay, or the RAPC. If they had left the PDP before because they felt dissatisfied, and now they realize that where they went to, the PDP is even far, far better than it. If they come back, we as humans, we are not God. Even God, in his infinite mercy, always have mercy on us. And whenever we sin against him, every day we pray and ask for his forgiveness. So who are we humans? More so, it has become like a kind of characteristics of our Nigerian politics, okay? So it's not that they have led PDP to another political party, before they come back. No, they have led PDP to APC, and now they've realized that APC is far, far worse than PDP, and they have come back. PDP must embrace them well. And I want to just tell you that this is just the first batch of defections.
All right.
We are waiting for more. And let me establish this again.
Yes.
I want you to understand that in Nigeria, it has become a known and clear thing that the APC has failed Nigerians in all ramifications.
That's your personal,
and yes, that's
assessment.
you are not the one talking. I'm the one talking.
All right, let's leave
okay,
it.
and let me tell you
Hold on,
again.
I'll still come back to you. Let's take these issues, because when we talk about these issues, individuals are involved. Now we talked about Kanu. Let's take Kanu for instance. From 1999, when Engineer Rabiu Musa Konkoso won his election, we saw 2003 when he couldn't win his re-election, and we saw Shekaro came and spent 2 terms. We saw in 2007, yes, when he came back as governor again, we saw the kind of politics Engineer Musa Rabiu Konkoso played in Kanu. Then we know the slogan was Sama Al-Kalami Kasa Lema. He never worked for the PDP at national level. He came, we saw what happened. But again, talking about the same Rabiu Musa Konkoso, we saw when the reason why he left PDP, because Shekaro then allegedly went to PDP. He decided to leave, and himself and Shekaro cannot be in the same party. Now we saw the same Shekaro in PDP, and we saw Konkoso now going back to APC, where some people have even alleged that Konkoso said he cannot be in a party where Shekaro will be the party leader. But as it is, we know in Kanu today, Shekaro is the PDP party leader. But here we are today again. See, do you think these two people could coexist? But to add to that, we see in Sokoto, for instance, Wamako refused to defect. We know the weight of Wamako in Sokoto. We saw in Gombe, Goje refused to defect. I mean, we can go across those states like that. What statement does this make?
You see, it's a very big statement, absolutely. Why? Because...
Of course, let me even add that in Kaduna, Ososho Usadi refused to defect.
Refused to leave. Why? Yes. Because you see, why PDP is celebrating is because the Constitution, I think the Supreme Court, has clearly defined what a function is in a party. There has to be a clear structural faction. And now, what they are claiming is a faction is RAPC. RAPC has never called itself a faction, but they said they are reformist within the party.
So they are not a
so
faction.
They are not a faction. So you cannot use the RAPC as a faction to move.
Going by the president.
Going by the president of the Supreme Court. So what PDP are celebrating is we have people coming that will use their resources, campaign, and if we win certain seats, we take them to court, and our legitimate PDP people will be given those positions. Because these people moving now are moving illegally. And that is why you see Saraki not moving. You see Dogara not going. You see Goje not going. Because these people realize that, look, for us to do this, we have to do it right. We cannot follow people like Bulga and like Dima that are not even getting it right. Because they refuse to mention themselves as a faction of APC and form a structure that will make them become a faction. But they are claiming we are still in APC and we are just reformists within the party. So constitutionally, what they are even doing is illegal. Secondly, you mentioned the issue of Konkoso. You see, these are people that lack integrity. I'm sorry to say, these are people that are selfish. Okay, let me use the word selfish. Why? Because they work for themselves. They don't work for the masses. You understand? Even when he came the second time, he was using the same General Muhammadu Buhari, saying we should go for another party up, then we should do Konkoso. In fact, that itself in every party is considered as anti-party.
Activity.
Yes, anti-party activity, and PDP even then should have removed him from the party because that is anti-party. And these are the same people today that left PDP, telling you that, okay, this party is corrupt. It is simply because they do not hold the ground.
Still on that, before I come to the Njuba, it's said that within political scene, losing even one person, however inconsequential, should worry any political party.
Absolutely.
But we had the president and even the party chairman saying they can't lose sleep over those people who are going. We keep hearing this word, inconsequential. Is there anybody who is inconsequential?
Absolutely not. Let me tell you what Oshumole is saying and the president. Even if you lose somebody that is just only going to come and vote for you, you will feel bad. because politics is a game of numbers.
Number.
But in a situation where you try to negotiate with people, where you try to dialogue with people, and they are bringing demands that you cannot fulfill. When somebody is telling you have to give him unopposed tickets, how can you in a democracy give somebody unopposed tickets when the people are supposed to decide who they want? In fact, our own primaries is going to be what we call A4.
Option A4.
Option A4.
The direct
People,
primary.
the masses are going to queue and choose who they want.
All right.
So how can we give you a ticket based on you being a bourgeois?
Yeah, but we saw that happen in 2014 in the same APC. Where people who defected less than, I mean, we saw Autumn who defected from PDP.
That is
within days was given the ticket.
no, that wasn't that was a consensus ticket.
All right.
People
Are you
said
saying
that-
we are not going to have a consensus in 2019?
Absolutely. What we are going to have is direct primaries.
Oh, all right.
Option A4.
All right. Because time is fast
What
spent.
I want to say
Yes.
is that I don't want my friend here to confuse people about section 68, subsection 1, paragraph D also of the Constitution that talks about defection.
Defection.
Yes. That paragraph clearly states that you can only defect and not lose your seats if there are factions. And let me tell you what has happened with the RAPC. RAPC is not only claiming a faction, it's claiming to be the legitimate leadership of the party. Because one, it has written to INEC. For INEC not to recognize the Adam Oshimole-led APC, it has taken them to the court. INEC has not responded yet.
Okay,
And again, it has taken, let me establish this. INEC, again, the same RAPC has taken them to APC, the Oshimole-led APC. And they have their zonal national leadership, zonal leadership, they have their state leadership, and this so that is one. But one thing I want to let you understand, it's so sad.
For the INEC and those to decide.
No, we are talking about you brought the issue.
No, yes,
Yes, and we have to make this clear. And he
All right.
tried to mislead the public.
absolutely
So it's good for us to
Stop,
put it
stop
straight.
saying
And
that.
that is why
Omar,
I quoted the section of the Constitution
Hold on.
that talked
Now,
about that.
Benjamin,
Okay,
before
and
we
again,
open the lines
yes.
for the
Supreme
viewers
Court
to be
has
part of the
defeated
program.
it.
Omar, please, can you hold on? What will you say to people who will say the direct primaries introduced by the APC is what is scaring these people away? Because they know they cannot use their deep pockets to now pay delegates to get them to be candidates at the end of the day. And that is why they are running to somewhere.
Let
where
me
they feel
tell
they
you,
can do that.
if APC says it's going to do direct primaries, it's the height of deception.
But we saw that
Because
happen
we
on
saw,
Tuesday.
yes, you know, what is the consequences? And what was the outcry? Because what? Remember that this state, the people who contested there, how many of them withdrew before the contest? Because they said, one, there's no credible register. And they have not seen the register published that is going for the election. And again, that the election was marred with a lot of malpractices. So there's no how they will tell you. And the same government-favored candidate, who is the cousin of Tinubu and the chief of staff of the governor.
Is there any perfect election?
There's no
anywhere
perfect
in the world?
election, but there's credible election.
All right,
Okay?
let's-
And the
let's-
credibility of election is determined by the processes that is being followed. And
All
one
right,
of the
let's-
processes
let's-
in any option A4 is for you to publish the register of voters so that everybody will know if there are issues and cases
Voters
to
or
follow.
party members.
Yes,
He
they are the
doesn't even
voters.
understand
They
what
are the
he's talking
voters.
about.
All right.
Party
Well,
members
let's
are the voters.
hold on. Let's open the lines for our viewers to be part of the program. Okay, the numbers are already on the screen and the lines are already buzzing. We have our first caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome to the program. Your name or where you're calling from?
I'm Comrade Anati, calling from Benin.
Brendan Kebi. All right, Anashi, thank you for joining us. Go ahead.
Yes, you see, you can fool all at one time, but you cannot fool one.
Everybody all the time.
You know the reason why these defectors are defective
Okay.
is because of their purpose. It's because of their personal aggrandizement. We will give them a lesson from 2019. All of them will give them a lesson from 2019, inshallah.
All right, Anashi.
God grace, God willing, will show them the way out of their own sin. May God continue to bless our country.
Amen. Thank you, Anachi there from Brendan Kebi. I hope you have your APC, because that's the only way, your, what is it called? PVC, I mean. Hello, good morning.
Amen.
Good morning. Hello, good morning. Please, when you call in, keep the volume of your TV set down so that we can hear you clearly. Hello, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Speaking with Abdullahi from Jos.
From Jos. All right, Abdullahi, go ahead.
Yes, what I want to say, I had your discussion on Jos.
Go ahead.
Yes, to the best of my knowledge, I think why these people are defecting from APC to PDP is because of their personal interest in democracy.
Okay.
Yes, because they are trying to have their own personal interest in the APC, which they cannot get. So I think that's what makes them go back to the PDP.
All right, Abdullahi. Have another caller here. Hello, good morning. Oh, that caller dropped. Please, when you call in, when we pick, if you can hold on, especially when another person is speaking, it will be nice so that we don't lose you. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning. Please, when you call in, keep the volume of your TV set down so that we can actually get you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Welcome to the program. Good morning.
Thank you. The name and where you're calling from?
This is from Niger State.
I didn't get the name. I had Niger.
Idris.
Okay, Idris from Niger. Idris, go ahead.
I'm called to just contribute from the program.
Go ahead, Idris. We can hear you.
The campaign from SPC to PDP.
Yes.
I think they are right because the APC want to deny their rights. That is why they come from APC to PDP.
What are those rights, Idris?
Secondly, President Buhari promised the Nigerians that you want to contest just one.
Did you actually have that promise somewhere, Idris? Hello, Idris. Yes, go ahead.
I said President Buhari promised the Nigerians that you come just one.
That's the allegation. Do you actually have that promise, Idris?
It's not allegation. It's a fact that everybody knows. That is why they march to him.
All right. I think you've made your point there. Another caller here. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir.
Your name and where you're calling from?
Hello?
Your name and where you are calling from?
Hello?
Hello, we are with you. We can hear you. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
I'm calling from Jos. My name is Innocent from Jos.
Okay, Innocent. All right, go ahead, Innocent. Go ahead.
I want to contribute about this detection.
Okay.
Are you hearing me, sir?
We are with you. Go ahead.
What I'm trying is that this detection is not the problem. The problem is their mind. Let them change their mind.
Okay.
Hello?
We are with you. Innocent, I think Innocent, you. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome to the program.
How are you, sir?
Fine, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead. Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Suleiman Officer from Jos.
Suleiman from Jos. Suleiman, go ahead.
Yes. Well, what I wanted to say that about this detection, because our prayers have been selected.
Your prayers have been answered. How?
Because we are praying for those people that they are bringing problems to Nigerians into the APC. We just review them and we see them now. Because all that they are there with the APC, they are not helping anybody. They are not helping the masses. But now we see they have left and we are praying. Now we see the APC will arrange themselves and beautiful thing and good things to the masses will continue. And by the grace of God, even Buhari himself is going to be strong because he knows his followers are right way and they are good.
All right, Suleiman, let's leave it there. Hello, good morning. Oh, that caller dropped. Please, when you call in and we picked you and another person is talking, if you can hold on fine so we don't lose you. I know the traffic is high. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome to the program. Your name or where you're calling from?
good morning.
Good morning. We can hear you loud and clear.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Go ahead.
I'm Simon from Mangu.
From Mangu Plateau State. All right, go ahead.
I'm Simon from Mangu in Plateau State.
Go ahead. Go ahead. We can hear you.
I'm of the view that the detection, some people feel that
Hello, Simon. Uh-oh, Simon dropped that. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine.
All right.
I want to talk about the defection of members.
Even though we don't know who is talking.
Okay, you are talking with Mohammed.
From?
Am I clear?
You are clear, Usman. All right, go ahead, Usman.
Yes, their defection is in order.
Okay.
Hello?
We are with you. Go ahead.
Their defection is in order because APC failed in their promises. They promised heaven and earth. Killings all over Nigeria now.
So, all right, I think you made your point. Let's take this last caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, quickly, you'll be our last caller.
Okay. My name is Abubakar Imam.
Abubakar Imam. All right, calling from?
Okay, my name is Abubakar Imam from Abuja.
All right, go ahead, Abubakar Imam.
Kari, really, we are very happy with this decision, massive decision yesterday.
Why?
Because we masses that voted them, definitely we are waiting for them. Are you with us?
Okay.
We are really waiting for them. Definitely in 2019 we are going to they will not go back to this house or legislature or senate again. Why? Because they are not giving any protection to the Mr. President there. Therefore our prayers, Allah answers our prayers. And we pray for Almighty Allah to bring them into power. Our intention, we are thinking that definitely they are going to give protection from Mr. President to achieve his promises. But definitely they are fighting him. Therefore, Allah answers our prayers. Definitely we are going to meet with them in 2019. Thank you, Mr. Kari.
All right, thank you very much. Anyway, by way of rounding up, because we are already out of time, I mean, let me give you 15 seconds. Okay. APC said the campaigns have little electoral value. What will you say about that?
Before I say that, please, I want Nigerians to know that Buhari is the grandmaster of defection. He left AMPP, he went to CPC, from CPC to APC. He's not only the grandmaster of defection, but of destruction of political parties. AMPP died, CPC died, just for him to achieve his ambition. And I want to say that anybody who said that the defectors do not have little, then why are you disturbed? Why are you worried? And let me tell you, these defectors, whether you like it or not, they are not defecting for their personal interest. They are defecting for the interest of the people they lead.
All right, let's
because the people are not satisfied,
and
the people would decide at the end of the day.
The PDP said, the PDP assuring the campaigns of equal treatment. I mean,
that is a big joke.
Why do you think it's a big joke?
Because even the PDP are not giving themselves, within themselves, equal treatment.
Okay.
So how can they give somebody that is coming from somewhere equal treatment? PDP is a government we all know is a party that is disloyal, dishonest. You can't even trust anybody in PDP.
So you don't trust Danjuma?
How can I trust Danjuma when he has been saying half-lies?
It's so unfortunate that my friend here in 2014 he was celebrating for Konkoso and Seraki and the rest of the today he's castigating them because they are living
their constitutional rights.
It's so sad the way the Buhari and the APC have turned young men like them.
We are already out of time.
You like Seraki so much. Seraki
help them.
Join your party.
It's my pleasure.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time this morning. Well, there you are. That is the size of the program this morning. Politicians might defect from one party to the other, change as the way people change their on this, but that is not a problem. You, the electorate, have the final say. With your PVC, you will decide who will go back to where and who will not go back. And you can only do that when you have your PVC, and on the day of election, try to exercise the patience for that whole day and exercise your civic responsibilities. Until you do that, the politicians will keep changing political parties. Nigerian politicians we are talking about. Abdul Aziz Ahmed Kadri, thanking you for investing your time with us. Whatsoever you do, please think Nigeria first. God bless Nigeria. Good morning.